Hey guys, today I'm going to show you the correct date decode for the Georgia Guidestones and its relationship to World War III and the Book of Revelation. I've spent the last nearly 3 years making videos about Revelation 8:11. Everything is about Revelation 8:11. The United States was founded and built to bring about the events of Revelation, and the book of Revelation itself is the signature of the King James Bible and is number coded. The chapters and verses of the book of Revelation are built around Revelation 8:11. And the numbering that I'm going to show you here is all from Revelation 8:11, using the 8:11 number itself, the gematria value of 1377, and its position in Revelation. Revelation 8:11 sits 33 verses past Revelation 6:12, which references the great earthquake. And if we move 13 more verses beyond Revelation 8:11, it gets us to Revelation 9:11, which is about Abaddon or Apollyon, the angel of the bottomless pit. And this position gives us the 3313, which is the 24th star number. And I'm going to be connecting this number to time. Time, or the clock itself, is one of the master decoding tools for these rituals of Revelation. So if we look at the Guidestones themselves, most are familiar with the 10 Commandments on the Guidestones. And of course, the first commandment obviously is the most concerning. Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Given the current population of Earth, that would be a nearly 90% reduction in population. Also, if we look at the Guidestones, more information about them. There are astronomical alignment features, and all kinds of numbers encoded into the height and weight and other aspects of the stones themselves. We're just going to cover the dates in this video and just keep it as simple as possible here. So the Guidestones were completed on March 22nd, 1980, and in 1980, March 22nd was the 6th day of the 12th week of 1980, which goes back to our reference to Revelation 6:12, the great earthquake. And of course, 322, a reference to the Skull and Bones Society. Now, I've been showing the date of December 22nd, 2019 as the beginning of World War III. So we're going to be looking at the completion of the Guidestones here in relation to 12/22/2019. And that will be 477 months. From 3/22/1980 to 12/22/2019. So now we're going to look at Time magazine, which is the first adopter of the term World War III. The term originated from Time magazine and first appeared in the November 3rd, 1941 issue. And if we look at the November 3rd, 1941 date in relation to December 22nd, 2019, it's a total span of 4,077 weeks. And without the 0, we have the 477 again. So November 3rd, 1941, from when the first use of the term World War III from Time magazine, we have 4,077 weeks to 12/22/2019, total span. And what's so special about this 477 is that as a time on the clock, if we look at 12/22/2019 as our start date for World War III, as a time on the clock, there are 477 minutes from 12/22 to 2019, and this is 33.13% of a day. And that goes back to our position of Revelation 8:11 and the 24th star number, 3313. And to find the end date encoded into the Georgia Guidestones in World War III using Revelation 8:11, look at the completion date to the completion of World War III on 12/31/2019. And so since we're talking about time, we're going to exclude the two celestial bodies associated with time, Saturn and the Sun. And if we look at 3/22/1980, excluding Saturday and Sundays, it gives us 10,377 total days, and without the 0, we have the 1377. Back to our total gematria value of Revelation 8:11. Excluding Saturday and Sunday, from 3/22/1980 to 12/31/2019, 10,377 total days, and without the 0, the 1377. And if you want to look at the clock here, 12/22 to 2019, 477 minutes, or 33.13% of a day. Start date of World War III. So I want to take a look at the Mayan calendar. I've mentioned the Mayan calendar before. The Mayan calendar began on the equivalent date of August 11th, 3114 BCE. And if we look at the date on the Mayan calendar, the date of 130077, and 1377 again is the total gematria value of Revelation 8:11. That date on the Mayan calendar was equivalent to May 17th, 2013. And from May 17th, 2013 to 12/31/2019 is a total of 6 years, 229 days. And 6229 is the 811th prime. Back to our reference to Revelation 8:11. So everything is encompassed in this date here on the Mayan calendar, the 8:11 and the gematria value. May 17th, 2013, December 31st, 2019. It's a total of 6 years, 229 days. And look at here. May 17th, 2013, 13/7/7 on the Mayan calendar. Okay, if we go back here and look at the completion of the Guidestones, I'm going to take a look at the planet Jupiter, and I'm going to continue on with this in another video. But the planet Jupiter is also known as the Wood Star, and the Jupiter is also the king of the planets. And on 3/22/1980, Jupiter was located in the constellation of Leo. And if we follow Jupiter through its travels in the sky and track it when it goes in and out of the constellation Leo, it connects to the same numbers from Revelation. And I'm going to do a separate video just on Jupiter and the lion. But something also very interesting about Jupiter is that Jupiter has 318 times the mass of Earth. And in the New Testament of the Bible, the return of Jesus is referenced 318 times. And if we add 318 weeks to the completion of the Guidestones, that gets us to April 26th, 1986. And of course, that was the Chernobyl disaster. And Chernobyl in Ukrainian means wormwood. And of course, Jupiter, the Wood Star. But I'm going to go more into that, showing you Jupiter and the lion, and how its position in the sky in relation to the constellation Leo encode the same numbers from Revelation. But the big key here is time, the 477 minutes. And there's more to this 477, but for now, just want to keep it simple, I guess. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.